TV. This is 24-hour News 8 at noon. Live from the Media Arts Center in downtown Grand Rapids.
Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. I'm Emily Leonard.
And I'm Susan Shaw. Here's what's ahead for you on News 8 at noon.
A mystery found on Morrow Lake. What authorities say about an old car sunken into the lake bed.
High winds could snarl your holiday travel plans. Storm Team 8 is tracking everything you need to know before you skip town. Plus, more cell phone store break-ins in Kent County to tell you about how you can help police track down who's responsible. We start News 8 at noon with that mystery on Morrow Lake.
An old car was discovered stuck in the lake bed as crews were draining the lake in Comstock Township. No one knows how the car got into the water, but it appears to be a Chevy Impala from the 1960s. It was revealed in the last few days as water was drained from Morrow Lake, which is being lowered so repairs can be made to the dam.
Police are working with a towing company to figure out how to get it out. Officials say it could take a week or two to pull it out from the lake bed. Authorities want to ID the vehicle and make sure there isn't any foul play involved. As soon as we learn more, we'll bring you an update on this. Turning now to your Storm Team 8 forecast. Holiday travel could be snarled by whipping winds in the coming days. Meteorologist Matt Kirkwood here now to get us caught up on what to expect. Matt?
Yeah, if you have any travel plans on Thanksgiving Day itself, you're A-OK. It's tomorrow that we're going to have some problems out there here across West Michigan. We're starting out with a live view. This is Kalamazoo, and you'll be able to see sunshine. What's remarkable is just how much the weather is going to change between now and tomorrow. A lot of sunshine out there with some high-level clouds, but tomorrow at this time, the wind's going to be whipping, and we could see some wind gusts over 50 miles an hour. Okay, temperature right now, we're at 45 degrees in Grand Rapids, 48 in the Kalamazoo area. A little bit cooler to the north. Big Rapids at 38 degrees, so about 10 degrees cooler up there. We have some high mid-level clouds kind of drifting through, another batch heading our way. So it'll be in and out of that filtered sunshine throughout the day. Pretty nice out there. Pleasant fall day overall. Temperature will likely peak in Grand Rapids around 47 degrees. Lower 50s it looks like right along the Michigan-Indiana state line. A little bit cooler up to the north. But here's what's coming our way. Already we have a high wind watch, and without a doubt this is going to be upgraded later on today. So make sure you join Bill Steffen, Ellen Baca with that upgrade. We're already in that high wind watch, which means I think at least inland areas will see wind gusts up around 50 miles an hour, and at the lakeshore around 60. That's impressive, and I'll let you know what that means for us for tomorrow. And we have another storm beyond this coming up for the weekend. A lot to talk about. Stay with us.
Okay, Matt, thank you. A record number of holiday travelers are expected to be on the move this Thanksgiving week.
But a triple threat of major storms could create travel headaches on the ground and in the air. NBC's Gabe Gutierrez has more.
This morning, a series of storms is threatening Thanksgiving, from treacherous ice in Washington state to heavy snow in Colorado.
I think Denver's supposed to get 16 inches of snow, so we are a little concerned that we might be trapped.
Travelers now racing to beat the worst of it and hopefully get where they're going before the holiday.
You just always hear how hectic it is, so we wanted to get out of here.
More than 55 million people are expected to travel between Wednesday and Sunday. That's 1.6 million more than last year, the second highest jump since AAA began recording data.
We knew the Thanksgiving crush was Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, so we're surprised it's this crowded on the Monday.
In New York, the iconic balloons from the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade may not fly for the first time since 1971 because of the strong winds in the forecast. Will the balloons fly?
I think that's the question every single year, but you know what? It's really too early to tell.
Airports are working to keep pace with the holiday rush. The TSA rolling out robots at Miami's airport to streamline screening. And in New Orleans, adding conveyors, computers, and cameras, plus extra security lines.
We got here a little early and try to beat, the headache of lines and stuff, but then you still got to wait. You can't just drop the bag off and go eat, because I'm hungry.
Several airlines are now offering to waive change fees for travelers heading into and out of Denver. The series of storms is expected to have a ripple effect across the country in the coming days. Gabe Gutierrez, NBC News, New York.
New this noon, deputies with the Calhoun County Sheriff's Office need your help identifying a suspect in a break-in at a Springfield business. This is new surveillance video given to us by the Sheriff's Office. It happened back on October 2nd at a business off West Dickman Road. Investigators have attempted to identify this man, but they have not been able to do so. If you know anything about this man, please contact the Sheriff's Office in Calhoun County or Silent Observer.
Police are investigating 2 cell phone store break-ins that happened right next to each other. Police say they got calls around 2:30 this morning to the area of Northland Drive and Plainfield Avenue. Alarms at a Sprint store had been triggered. Not far down the road, alarms were triggered at a Verizon store. Police have not given many details on the break-ins. There's no information on a potential suspect either. If you do know anything about who may have carried out these crimes or any details, contact police or Silent Observer.
All lockdowns have been lifted at the U.S. Capitol after a scare early this morning. Several people had to be evacuated from the Capitol and surrounding buildings. This after an unknown aircraft entered restricted airspace near the Capitol. The plane was picked up over radar. As a precaution, the White House was placed on lockdown and fighter jets were put on standby. The American Aerospace Defense Command tweeted they do not believe the plane is a threat, but they're continuing to monitor it. Well, there appears to be some competition brewing up between Ford and Tesla.
A Ford VP took to Twitter taking issue with Tesla's rollout of the Cybertruck. Tesla showed a video of the Cybertruck pulling a Ford F-150. The Ford VP tweeted at Elon Musk, calling on Tesla to send Ford a Cybertruck to conduct an apples-to-apples test of its own. Musk responded later with, "Bring it on." The Cybertruck was unveiled last week.
Elon Musk says Tesla has received 200,000 orders for that new truck. Production isn't expected to begin until late 2021. A federal judge is refusing to block the creation of a state commission to draw seats in Congress and the state legislature after the 2020 census.
Republicans filed a lawsuit claiming illegal provisions in the 2018 amendment to the state constitution. The commission is saying that there's a change that will be taking a redistricting out of the hands of lawmakers in the state capitol. Many lawmakers, even their family members, are barred from getting a seat within the commission. Grand Rapids Judge Janet Neff found nothing illegal about the restrictions, saying, quote, "There is no right to state office or appointment." Well, the state is mailing some 250,000 applications to encourage people to apply for that commission.
Secretary of State Jocelyn Benson will randomly select 4 Democrats, 4 Republicans, and 5 unaffiliated voters.
Shots erupt inside a California mall. What authorities say about the gunman and those injured in the attack.
But first, a violent quake rocks the Albanian region. How authorities are working to find those missing.
Have a story, idea, or tip you want Target 8 to investigate? Just search Wood TV.